Hi, Mum. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to do this, but here finally is your little 45 or so minute class, your yoga class, that you can do whenever you like, as often as you like. It probably works well to do in the morning before you go to work, but you can do it in the afternoon, evening, whenever. And you can do this every day if you feel like it, once a week, basically just whenever you like. We miss you, we love you, we wish you could be here with us, but short of that, and until that can happen, at least I guess we can practice together a little. So let's start before we move, before we practice. Just sit and breathe together. So find a comfortable seat, maybe sitting on a cushion, pillow, block if you have one. And begin by closing down the eyes. And as you close the eyes, just make a conscious decision to turn the attention inside. We move from the external to the internal. And notice what's there. Notice how you're feeling. No judgment, no trying to change anything, just awareness. How do you feel? And then turn the attention to the mind. What's going on there? What kind of thoughts are coming up? Notice if there are many thoughts, one after the other, racing through the mind. Maybe it's something in particular, one thought kind of looming large for you. Again, don't try and change any of that. You just notice what you turned up with today. And now turn the attention to the breath. And the physical sensation of the breath in the body. How does the breath feel right now? Is it kind of fast, short, and shallow? Maybe it's long and deep. Is it sitting high up in the chest? Is it finding its way all the way down into the belly, the soft belly? And can you feel the cool sensation as you inhale and the cold air comes into the body? And can you feel the warm sensation as you exhale and the warm air leaves the body? Can you maintain the attention on the breath for the full cycle, watching the inhale, watching the exhale? Noticing when the mind starts to wander, you go back to thought, back to feeling. When that happens, first just noticing, and then maybe a little smile, a recognition, and then gently just coaxing the attention back to breath. Watching the full inhale and the full exhale. Knowing that at any time throughout this practice, at any time throughout your day, the breath is there for you. Your anchor, your kind of home base, somewhere to come home to. Keeping the eyes closed, and try to keep them closed for as much as possible of this practice. But inhale and sweep the arms up to the sky, reach the fingertips up. Then exhale, right hand to the mat next to the right hip. Then inhale, left arm reaches up, up, up. And then exhale, bending to the right, stretching through the left side of the body. Deep breath in, lift and lengthen. Long breath out, bend further to the right. Keep that left sit bone grounded. Again, inhale, lift. Again, exhale, bend. One more like that, inhale. And one more exhale. Length through the left side of the body. Next, inhale back to center. Both arms reach up. And then exhale to the other side. Left hand down next to the left hip. We inhale, right arm reaches up. And then exhale, bending to the left. And the inhale lengthens the right side of the body. And then the exhale bends further to the left. Keep that right sit bone grounded. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale back to center, both arms reach up, fingers active, shoulders down. And then exhale to twist to the right, right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, twist towards the right, keeping both sit bones down, hips square. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to twist. One more, inhale. One more, exhale. And coming back to center, inhale, arms reach up for the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left, left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, spine lengthens. Then exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, lift. And exhale to twist. One more like that. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. And coming back to center, inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And then exhale, just folding forwards over your legs, whether they're crossed or kneeling, and just a gentle forward fold as you drape your body forward.
And then wherever you find yourself, a couple of breaths here to lengthen on the inhale and to soften on the exhale. And just get used to that with your breath, almost imperceptible movements of lifting, lengthening as we inhale, and grounding, softening as we exhale. One more inhale, and one more exhale. We inhale, roll back up, arms reach. And then exhale, hands down, removing any props underneath you, and then rolling forwards into an all fours type position. Your hands spread into the mat underneath the shoulders, and your knees directly underneath the hips, tops of the feet flat into the mat. Close the eyes and exhale all the air out of the lungs. And then inhale, drop the belly, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round the spine, look to the navel. Again, inhale, drop belly, arch back, look up. And exhale, round the spine, look to navel. Your cats and cows, again, inhale, arch, look up. And exhale, round, look to the navel. Continue on with your own breath in your own time. Just letting the length of the breath guide the duration of the movement. With eyes closed, just feeling into your body, noticing how it feels right now. And maybe you like to stay with cats and cows, or maybe free the body up for some more intuitive free movements. I like to take circles through the hips, circles through the shoulders. Maybe a little child's pose feels good, or coming forward into a cobra type of dynamic back bend. But just keep the eyes closed and keep focusing on sensation. How does the body feel? Does it feel stuck somewhere? Does it feel free and open? Just curiosity, noticing, awareness. And we don't rush, we don't hurry, we take our time in this intuitive, free movement. Noticing whatever's there without any judgment. And then eventually coming back to stillness in our all fours. Just land here in stillness. And then with eyes closed still, just start to take some circles around the wrists. So grounding every knuckle in the hands and just working in some circles. Circles in one direction. And then just reversing the direction of the circle. It's really important to warm up the wrists because we spend some time on them in our yoga practice. Coming back to center, just flipping the hands back so the fingers face back towards the knees. The inside of the arms face forward. Spread the fingers wide and then just take the weight back towards the heels to feel the stretch down the front of the arms. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Release the grip back to normal. And then sitting down onto your heels. Rising up into a high kneeling position. Arms are forward. Turn the right hand on top of the left, thumbs pointing down. Then clasp the hands together. So right hand on top, both thumbs pointing down, clasp hands together. Bring the elbows, the wrists through, come down, forehead to mat. And then inhale, lift up, arms reach up, open up through the chest. And then exhale, fold in and down, forehead to mat, prayer curls. Inhale, reach up, open the chest, back bend. And then exhale, fall down to the mat. You can close the eyes and keep going. Inhale, rise. And then exhale down. Again, inhale up, open. And exhale down. One more like that. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale down to the mat. Nice, release the grip. Come back to a low kneeling position. And then tuck the toes, spreading the toes wide, all of the toes grounded into the mat. And then sitting down onto the heels. Bring the hands forward. And with your fingers, we start to grip them together to bring synovial fluid into the wrists. 10, 20, 30. And go the other way now. From a gripped position, open. 10, 20, 30. Arms out to the side, same thing. First we grip, 30. 10, 20, 30. And the other way we flick. 10, 20, 30. Arms reach up to the sky, same again. First we grip. 10, 20, 30. Other way, flick. 10, 20, 30. And then take the hands forward and down slowly. Coming back down to the earth. Hands forward. Untuck the toes, and if there's any discomfort there, you can just tap the feet into the mat. We've warmed up the wrists. Back into our all fours. Eyes closed again. Inhale, tuck the toes. Then exhale, push the hips back and up into a downward facing dog position. And just go straight into that intuitive free movement again. So with those warm wrists, just make sure they're protected by spreading the fingers wide and gripping the mat. But then from there, everything else is up to you. Pedal the heels, bend the knees. Just take your time to ease into your downward facing dog. Maybe you like to raise one leg. Maybe you reach back and grab opposite ankles for a kind of twisted downward facing dog. Maybe you do the same thing every day when you do this. Maybe something different every time. Whatever movements you make, can you tune into breath? Can you let breath guide those movements? And eventually finding stillness in your down dog. It's landing here in the body, eyes closed, landing in the moment, landing in your breath. Together, deep breath in. Together, long breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Next, inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, heels back down into the mat. Again, like that, inhale up onto toes. Exhale, heels back down. Last one, inhale, toes, and stay here, and then take a few breaths to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Deep bend in your knees is totally fine. Just walk to the front of the mat. Keep the head heavy. Let the crown of the head really reach down for the mat. Then maybe reaching for opposite elbows for like a ragdoll position. And again here it's intuitive free movement. So the head is heavy, gravity's doing the work. And then maybe you're swaying side to side. Maybe bending and straightening the legs one at a time. Whatever feels good. Maybe shaking the head, yes and no. Just loosening the neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Releasing the hands down to the mat. We inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale to fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. One more inhale. One more exhale. Keeping the knees bent. Start to vertebra by vertebra roll your spine up to a standing position. Take your time to arrive. There's no rush, there's no hurry. We eventually come all the way to a standing position. Arms are by your side. Just notice sensations here after that little movement. Is there a warmth in the body? Is there a thought running through the mind? So whatever's there, be there with it. If you haven't already, seal the lips. We begin to engage our yogic breathing in and out through the nose. So just exhale first, let it all go. And then with lips sealed, deep breath in, belly, chest, collarbones fill up. Long breath out, let it go. Again like that, inhale, belly, chest, collarbones. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Again, belly, chest, collarbones. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Last one, deep breath in. Long, full breath out. And keeping the eyes closed, inhale, arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Fingertips to the mat or the shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Come back to standing. Inhale, arms reach out and up, palms together. And exhale, hands, heart center, a half sun salutation. We go again. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, fold to your mat. Deep bend in the knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the spine, neck long. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, arms out and up. And exhale, hands, heart center. One more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, arms out and up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Release in stillness, deep breath in. And a long breath out. We move a little further. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk back and find a plank position. You can have the knees down if you need. Deep breath in plank. And then as you exhale, drop knees, drop chest and drop chin down to the mat, squeezing elbows together for Ashtangasana. Then inhale, just ripple the body forward and through into a cobra shape. And then exhale back and up, downward facing dog. In stillness here, deep breath in. Long breath out. Two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, right heel sweeps back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through in between the hands and drop the back left knee down. Inhale, torso upright, hands to the front knee, back toes are tucked. Then exhale, sink forwards and down through the hips. And close the eyes here. Let the body be heavy through the hips. We're just stretching through that back hip flexor. If your balance is okay, you can untuck the back toes and go deeper. If this hurts your left knee, a cushion under the knee works, or you can fold the mat over, no problems. And as always here, inhale just to lengthen everything. And exhale, let the breath soften you further down. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. One more like that, inhale. And one more exhale. On the next inhale, just push yourself back to a torso upright position. Straighten the front leg, flex the right toes. And then exhale, just tilting forward. Maybe the hands can reach the mat. Maybe you can find your balance and the hands are just on that front knee. Maybe you have blocks off to both sides. The hips are stacked and they're square, sort of a perpendicular position through that back knee. And the front leg is straight and the toes are flexed. And then from there again, it's inhale just to lengthen. And as you exhale, maybe you can soften a little and fold over that front right leg, stretching the right hamstring. Again, inhale, lengthen. Again, exhale, fold. One more like that, inhale. One more, exhale. Nice. Inhale, rebend that front knee, hands frame the front foot. And exhale, tucking the back toes. Inhale, raise the back knee, arms reach up for our crescent lunge. Start to put in a little bit of effort here. Deep bend through that front right knee. The back leg is active, engaged, straight, up on the ball of the back foot. Fingers reaching, but shoulders are relaxed. Your gaze is soft, maybe eyes closed if you can balance. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. One more inhale here. Keep the legs where they are. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand forward. Right arm reaches back. Just notice if that left hip has dropped down. Can you lift it back and up? Hips stay square to the front. Torso nice and upright. Body twisting. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Just looking to the right side of the room, or maybe back to the right hand if you can. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Come back to center. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, spin the left heel down and open to the left side of the room for warrior two. So keep that bend through that front right knee, but the back left leg is straight, strong, and active. A gentle tuck of the tailbone. Spine is nice and straight and upright. Arms reaching to front and back, and look to the front fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Reach up and back. Then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Inhale, right foot steps back, three-legged dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, Ashtangasana.
Inhale, ripple into a cobra position. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left heel to the sky. Then exhale, step the left foot through, drop the right knee down. Inhale, torso upright, hands to the left knee. Then exhale, sinking down through those hips. Maybe untucking the back toe to go deeper. Cushion under the right knee this time if you need. And again, close eyes and sink deep. The inhale lifts the whole structure. And the exhale softens the whole structure, and you find yourself sinking further down to the mat. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Next, inhale, torso back to upright. Hips, right hip stacked above right knee. Exhale, front foot flexed, front leg straight, and fold forward over that left leg. Just take a moment to notice if the hips are square or close to it. The toes on the left foot are flexed. And then again, inhale, lengthen. And again, exhale, folding over that front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. The next inhale, rebend through that front leg. Exhale, tuck the back toes. Inhale, arms reach up, back leg straightens, right knee lifts. And we exhale here into our crescent lunge. Just checking hips are square to the front. Gentle tuck through the tailbone. Arms reach up and shoulders soften and relax. Deep breath in. Long breath out. You going okay, Mum? Deep breath in. Long breath out. Again, like that, inhale. Again, exhale. Last inhale as the arms reach up. Keep the legs exactly as they are. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand forward, left hand back. Notice if that right hip dropped forward. Pull it back, square hips, straight spine. Inhale. And exhale, twist further. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Keep the legs as they are. Inhale, back to center, arms reach up. Exhale, open to the right, spin right heel down. Warrior two, left leg bent. Again, turn the chest to the right side of the room. Deep bend through that left knee. Tuck of the tailbone. And look to the front fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Inhale, left foot back and up, three-legged dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the mat, Ashtangasana. Inhale, come forward, cobra. Listen for the change here. Exhale, bend the knees and sit the hips, the sit bones back onto the knees a little wider. You get a little child's pose here. The forehead down into the mat.
The body soft, the eyes closed. Notice what happens when you move from movement into stillness. Where does the mind go? What kind of thoughts are there? And see if, without judgment, you can just observe all of that in yourself. Be curious. Be open. Are there any physical sensations in the body? How do you feel? Come back to your breath now. We haven't quite finished. Lips are sealed. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. Next inhale, just roll back and up into an all-fours shape. Then tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We meet here, one deep breath in. One long breath out. Next, inhale, right heel to the sky, reach up. Then exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. If you can't come all the way to the front, doesn't matter, just as far forward as you can. Then the left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. And then we sink down into a malasana or yogi squat kind of shape. Hands to heart center, elbows pushing the knees out. If you need to be up on your toes like this, mum, it's fine. Just find your way into a squat shape and then close the eyes and sink down. This is your opportunity, only if you feel like it, to play around with crow, bakasana, the arm balance pose. Otherwise, just keep the eyes closed, stay here focusing on breath, no problems. If you're going into crow, the hands come down into the mat, about shoulder width apart. Keep the elbows in. Spread the fingers wide. Keep the knees where they are, pressing into triceps or underarms. And then just tilt forward and bring one leg or both feet up off the mat. Really using the abs to pull the hips up to the sky. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale, planting the feet. Sit back to Malasana. You don't have to play around with crow. Maybe just do that on the days you feel like it, or don't do it at all. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Extend the arms out in front, inhale, and then exhale gracefully, grounding the sit bones. We inhale to lift the legs up off the mat. You can keep the shins parallel to the ground or straighten the legs, whatever you prefer. Flare and flex the toes. This is Navasana. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 4 to go. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Almost there. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower to low boat. Just 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with me. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Drop everything down into the mat. And feel whatever is there. The warmth of the effort, the heart beating, maybe a little bit of sweat. Just be present. And then bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet into the mat, about hip distance apart. And with the fingertips, see if you can graze the heels, setting up for our bridge. On the next inhale, just roll the hips up off the mat. And then vertebra by vertebra, let the spine roll up too. Just watch that the knees haven't flared out. Just keep them at hip distance apart. If it's accessible, just clasp the hands together underneath the body, making one big fist with the hands. Use the pressure of that grip to roll onto the outside of the shoulders. Then really press down through the feet, and then energetically try to draw the heels back towards the head, switching the hamstrings on. Then close the eyes. The weight is in the shoulders, not the head and the neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Again, inhale. Again, exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Almost there. Inhale. Stay with me. Exhale. Last inhale. Then exhale, release the grip of the hands and vertebra by vertebra, roll the spine back to the mat. Let the knees knock in together, left hand to heart, right hand to belly, and be still, completely still. Just noticing whatever sensations came up in your back bend, if any. Tingling maybe, feeling of energy in the body, feeling of warmth, a feeling of effort. Just whatever is there. And then let the left leg just extend along the mat, straight out in front. And inhale, pull the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. And then with the left hand, pull the right knee over to the left. Send the right arm out to the right. And look towards the right fingertips and then close the eyes. So try to keep both shoulders square and grounded. And we're twisting through the spine. Although we've stopped with a lot of the physical effort, see if you can keep going with the breath. Just keep the attention on the breath, watching the full breath cycle. Notice in these more soft asanas how you can really relax and let the breath twist you a little further. Deep breath in, long breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. And coming back to center. Inhale, right knee squeezes into the chest. And exhale, send the right leg long. And inhale, left knee into the chest, squeeze. Exhale, right hand pulls the left knee over to the right. Send the left arm out to the left, look to the left fingertips, and close the eyes. Both shoulders grounded. And then you let the breath do the work for you. And feel that sensation of lengthening the spine as you inhale. And from that sort of lengthened position, then on the exhale, just soften and twist. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly roll back to center. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Now exhale, right knee comes in as well, hugging both knees into the chest. And we find happy baby, so reaching for the outsides of the feet. If you can't reach, just grab the backs of the thighs, no problem. Find your happy baby. And then be a happy baby. Let's close the eyes. No one's watching, it doesn't matter what this looks like. It's whatever a happy baby would do here. Qualities of a happy baby: joy, innocence, play, presence for sure. And eventually, stillness in the happy baby shape. Grounding the sacrum, grounding the shoulder blades, spine flat. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring the soles of the feet in towards each other. Keep a grip on them. Feet are pressing in towards each other. And then let the feet hit the mat. The knees drop out to the side. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the left hand to the chest and the right hand to the belly. And a moment here just for presence and awareness. Noticing how you feel. Noticing the effects of your practice. Without forcing anything, noticing the breath in the body. Notice the inhale filling up belly and chest. And the exhale releasing. Then releasing the arms by your side. Sending the legs long away along the mat. And closing the eyes if they're not already closed. Letting go of all effort in the body, all effort in the breath, all effort in the mind. Full body relax. Shavasana. And slowly and gently, just bringing your awareness back into your body. First, deepening the breath, feeling the rib cage expand into the mat beneath you. And then whatever movements feel good in the fingers, the wrists, the ankles, the toes. Maybe rolling the head and the neck from side to side. Or maybe it feels good to take a long stretch, arms reaching for the back of the room, toes reaching for the front. And then rolling onto a side, your favorite side, any side, doesn't matter. Just slowly roll over. Resting the head in the bottom arm like a pillow. Take a moment here on your side. And we definitely don't rush. And when it feels right, keep the eyes closed. Slowly begin to roll your way back to a seated position. Eyes stay closed. When you land in your seated position, the hands be soft, falling wherever is comfortable. In a moment there in stillness, to examine whatever is happening for you, how you feel, the effects of your practice. Bring the palms of the hands together in front of the heart. And drop the chin down to the chest in a gesture of gratitude. And we close with a gratitude practice. So cast your mind back over the past 24 hours. And think of 3 things for which you feel grateful right now. Any 3 things. Can be as significant or seemingly trivial as you like. But then sit in that feeling of gratitude for a while. Don't force anything, but if it feels right, let a smile come to your lips. If you think of all of those things you have to feel grateful for. And maybe notice how that feeling, just by physically smiling, that feeling becomes a bit infectious and spreads through the body. Giving thanks for yourself, your body, your breath, movement. Giving thanks for this practice. Namaste. See you, Mum.